Hey guys, it's Melina, and today I am drawing a vase with a skull and some flowers. I've been in love with art since I was 8 years old. I always looked up to my mom's art, and I have now decided to get my art out there on YouTube and Instagram. Right here, I am fighting with the sides of the vase, trying to get it corrected. And then here I am starting to draw a skull. I've been drawing skulls since I was 12. And they used to be really embarrassing. Like, they used to look like alien heads. And right here I'm just constantly fighting with it. And then I finally start to get it where I wanted it to be. After I drew the skull, I wasn't sure what else I wanted to add around the sides of it, so I just added the bones. And then right here, I kept wanting to put love potion, but I'm like, no, it just doesn't suit it for some reason. And so I decided to erase it and write something else. And then right here you can see that I am starting to draw flowers. And then, as you can tell, I drew all the leaves and the vines. And then right here, I just got creative. And then I just didn't really know what else to add, so I started adding broken hearts, which it was toxic love. And then right here it says between love, between hate, heartbreak, which is a song by Hailstorm. I've listened to Hailstorm since I was 15, I think. And then right here, I'm just tracing everything with a Sharpie. I like to have my lines outlined where you can actually see things. I like things popping out. And then of course, I go back over with the pencil. The eraser, sorry. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. And then for the teeth, I just went over it with a pen because I didn't have one of those really thin Sharpies. And then right now I'm trying to decide what colors and that I want to go with. And then these are markers that I got from Amazon. They have glitter inside of them. I can't remember the name right now, but after I'm done doing this voiceover, I'll create a small little video to show y'all. And guys, I had a fight with these markers. I'm a really big fan of the color blue. It's always been one of my most favorite colors, other than black, of course. And then the leaves, I had a hard time deciding what green I wanted to go with. So the leaves are a little bit brighter than what the other ones are going to be. And then later on through this video, you're going to see me coloring the roses. Well, little did I realize that the two blues weren't that different. And so in the light from the lamp, they're going to look the same color. And I had to be cautious of where I was putting my hand because the markers are still a little bit wet. And I did not want to get blue everywhere, so I kept going in separate ways. But I had to keep fighting with those markers. They run out real quickly, and then you got to put them down onto the paper, back and forth, up and down, and finally it lets them out, and it's either too much or not enough. And if you're hearing this, that's my cat running around. But by the way, if you do get these markers and you do decide to use them, make sure you have thick paper. And now you can see, well, somewhat see the different blues. Just a tiny bit different. And then I went in with the yellow marker. You hear my cats once again. And then, as you can see, I went with the darker green, and on screen, from what I'm seeing, it looks brown, but it's not brown. And now you're hearing my cat again. But when I got down to the vase, I could not decide on what I was going to do. I was running low on one color, and then the other color just didn't suit right. And so I just went, I don't know how you say it. I just couldn't make up my mind, so I just went that way with the vase. And so I'm going in and I'm coloring with the dark blue, and then of course after this I'm going to go in with the light blue. And then just my luck, this marker started going out. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, you got to be joking, right? You can't be serious. And so I made it slowly make its way to the rest of the drawing. And then the most funnest part of the drawing came. And that was coloring the table. Y'all, I had to fight so hard with that brown. I know I said it a little too soon, but I had to sit there for like at least 6 minutes trying to color the whole bottom brown because I had to keep fighting with it. And so I'm going with the little notebook paper, flashcard, my bad, so I don't get it everywhere. And I was just fighting with this marker. I had to keep going to the other flashcard that I was using to get everything off that marker because stuff comes off the marker. And so it comes off the marker and it's going onto the paper and it's making the paper look really bad. And I couldn't keep going over the brown because it was really going to destroy the paper. And so I just kept on going with it for now. And I was really starting to get irritated with it. But that's basically what I did. And I'm thinking about adding something else. I might or might not, I don't know. But if you want to see more of my drawings, or if you have anything that you would like me to draw, please comment down below, like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.